Miss Grace is another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Yay!
Amazing! Grace is...
Another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story.
Yay! Amazing! Grace is...
Another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby! And I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. And so for today, we have a toy from way back in 1999. And this is from the television series of Disney, Recess. So for those of you who are kids back in 1999, you are most probably familiar with the Disney Recess. Okay, well of course, even if you haven't seen this television series, all of us are familiar with Recess. As a matter of fact, one time I have a classmate who once joked he was asked what his favorite subject was, and he gave the most unexpected and hilarious answer by telling the teacher that his favorite subject is actually recess. And everybody in the room just laughed out loud. Well, to some kids, definitely, if we would consider recess as a subject, they would most likely have to rate him as the #1 favorite subject in school, as did this little kids from the Disney Recess. Okay, so because every time they have the recess, it's like a whole a new society that's being built every time they have a recess. There will be leaders, there will be subordinates, and followers. It's like a hierarchical community, and there definitely are all of these different people playing a vital role in order to build this community. And there will be factions, of course. And then this recess actually tells the story of all these fascinating, I think there are 5 of them, the 5 main protagonists in the film. And one of them is actually Gustav Patton Griswold. This is Gustav Patton Griswold, or otherwise known as Gus. You can simply call him Gus because that is quite a mouthful if you should call him Gustav Patton Griswold all the time. Well, basically, Gustav is actually a new kid when the show was actually being aired in 1999. Because Gustav, you see, belonged to a military family, and since both his parents are actually military, and they would be assigned to different places all the time. And one such reassignment or relocation would be when he met all of these characters from Recess. So this is Gustav. Okay, now being a new kid in the block, he appears to be very, very shy and meek. Yeah, look at him, look at the haircut of Gustav. It's very typical of a military haircut. Maybe his father seemed to have imposed that you should have a very clean cut haircut, just like what I have. Okay, and he's wearing a bit of spectacles here, and he looks very meek and gentle indeed. Okay. No, although he's meek and very shy, when push comes to shove, when there is trouble in the community that they build during recess, it will bring about his own leadership potential, his leadership capabilities. I mean, being the son of a military family, of military parents, more often than not, he would most likely inherit the military skills or the leadership skills of the parents. That is why he has that potential of actually being a good leader in the community, maybe in the future become a military man himself. Actually, his wardrobe is somewhat reminiscent of some of the military outfits, with the green trousers and the slightly light green polo shirt, long sleeve. And then he is wearing this unusual contraption that they use for dodgeball. They have an unusual way of playing dodgeball. Sometimes they would use a tennis racket or use some trash can trash can, the top of the trash can to actually move the dodgeball. So it is a very unconventional dodgeball, and they set up rules for this very peculiar dodgeball that they play in recess. Just like this one, it looks like a golf club, but not really. So it's being used to actually swing or to actually, you know, move the ball, a big ball of dodgeball. And he has to be very, very good at that, at it, this Gus guy. And because of his, you know, skills and deftness into this new dodgeball game that they play, he was once referred to as El Diablo because he's really, really very good at dodgeball. Isn't this great? So the toy has this particular contraption at the back of this, and then you simply hold on to this and then move the figure, and then it will actually spring out. Okay. Once you're able to position him as though he is swinging out, you simply push this particular button to actually make it swing. Okay. For example, if there's a ball here, I don't know, let's use this can here. Suppose that this is actually a ball. Okay, I don't know, can you see it? Let's move the camera a little bit. Okay, let's suppose that this is a ball, this eclair, this candy. Okay, and then we'll use this to actually move the can. Alright, yeah! It actually works. After all these years, I mean, this is basically 21 years old, this Gus toy from McDonald's Happy Meal, and it still works. Okay, let's do it again. We should find a ball. Okay, let's do some damage to this eclair again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, hold on, let's try it again. 1, I was trying to yeah, do it perfectly. Let's do a strike. Okay, that is great. Now I'm gonna say this Gus toy is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful to God for every amazing grace that comes to our lives, really in the form of a mini toy of Gus from Disney Recess, brought to us for free by McDonald's Happy Meal in the United States. Isn't this great? Or also be thankful for Disney shows just like Recess. A lot of amazing shows can be seen on the Disney Channel. Yeah, I just love it, and I'm amused and amazed and very, I mean, genuinely entertained by all of these wonderful shows. And a lot of lessons can also be learned from shows such as Recess, like Lord of the Flies, for example. That book, yeah, if only you pay attention and you could learn a thing or two from all of these hilarious experiences of the children of Disney's Recess. Or basically, guys, let's be thankful for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, and I hope to see you again with our next one. So until then, pa-pa-da-pa-pa, love ko to. Bye-bye, and here's Gus.